Are you prepared for the new wave of grocery price surges in 2024? If you've noticed your grocery bills creeping up or certain items becoming scarce, you're not alone. It seems shortages are becoming the new norm, doesn't it? But what's causing this? A perfect storm of factors is brewing. Tensions in global hotspots, shipping delays, and extreme weather events are all contributing to a volatile economic landscape that's set to rock our grocery markets in the coming year. Yet the full impact hasn't hit our supermarket shelves. As we exhaust last year's harvests, the shortages and price hikes are predicted to strike hard in 2024. So what can we do? Knowledge is power, my friends. Understanding what's coming can help us plan and prepare. So let's buckle up and delve into this storm of factors contributing to the anticipated price surges in the grocery market for 2024. From conflicts in Ukraine to the Middle East, shipping delays and unprecedented weather events worldwide, it's been a tumultuous year. Let's peel back the layers of this economic onion and see what's really happening beneath the surface. We're living in a complex, interconnected world. Our grocery prices aren't just determined by what happens in our local farms or factories, they're influenced by a vast network of global events and trends. This year, we've seen a perfect storm of factors that are set to shake up our grocery bills in 2024. First, there's the geopolitical landscape. We've seen escalating conflicts in both Ukraine and the Middle East, creating uncertainty around oil prices. This uncertainty trickles down into the cost of transportation, impacting how much it costs to get goods from the farm to your table. Then we have widespread shipping delays. If you've been keeping an eye on the news, you know that the world's shipping industry has been hit hard by the pandemic. With ports backed up, shipments are delayed and costs are rising. This means that imported goods like coffee and certain fruits are going to cost more. And let's not forget the weather. From wildfires in California to floods in Europe and droughts in Australia, we've seen a year of extreme weather events. These disasters have a direct impact on crops and livestock, leading to decreased supply and increased prices. But it's not just these big headline-grabbing events that are influencing our grocery bills. There's also inflation to consider. As the cost of goods and services rises, so does the price tag on your weekly shop. It's like a silent tax that eats into your buying power. The bottom line? As we finish up last year's crops, the shortages are set to hit hard in 2024. Strap in, folks, because it's going to be a bumpy ride. But don't worry, we're here to help you navigate this storm and come out the other side with your pantry and your wallet intact. Now let's talk about the essentials, those pantry staples we've always relied on. The first on our list is chicken. Chicken is facing a double whammy of challenges, from rising feed costs to issues of disease control in production units, making it a luxury in the making. Next up, we have eggs. These breakfast favorites are also taking a hit due to similar reasons as chicken. So, those scrambled eggs on toast might become a rare treat in the future. Our third staple is fish. Declining fish populations worldwide mean we might have to get used to seeing less fish on our plates. Moving on to number 4, salt. Yes, even the humble salt is not immune to the price hikes. Labor strikes are impacting production and we might have to pay a hefty price for it. In the 5th spot, we have tomato products. From canned tomatoes to tomato paste, weather has not been our friend, and it's causing a ripple effect on all tomato-based products. Number 6, olive oil. With the olive trees feeling the squeeze from unpredictable weather, we might have to start rationing our beloved olive oil. Rice comes in at number 7. Weather issues and export bans are causing a significant dent in the global rice supply. At number 8, we have pasta. Poor harvests of wheat are leaving us hungry for more pasta. Coming in at number 9 are nuts. Droughts are causing significant tree losses, which is bad news for our nut supply. Number 10, lettuce is wilting under extreme heat and drought. Those crisp salads might become a thing of the past. At number 11, we have corn products. A disastrous growing year is causing a ripple effect on all corn-based products. Number 12 covers all canned fruits and vegetables. Shipping costs and poor harvests are causing these pantry staples to skyrocket in price. Beef takes the 13th spot. Rising feed prices due to droughts are causing a surge in beef prices. Finally, at number 14, we have cheese. Operational costs are soaring for big dairy farms, making cheese a luxury item. Now, let's talk inflation, the silent force behind the rising prices on everyday goods. Inflation is like a ghost, steadily increasing the cost of living while our wages struggle to keep up. It's the unseen enemy, chipping away at our purchasing power, making the everyday essentials feel like luxury items. In the face of these challenges, it's important to stay informed, be flexible, and adapt our shopping habits. Consider buying in bulk, growing your own vegetables, or even bartering with neighbors. It's all about being creative and finding ways to make your dollars stretch further. Remember, knowledge is power. By staying informed about these price surges, we can make smarter decisions and navigate these turbulent times. In the end, it's not about hoarding or panic buying, but about being prepared and making informed decisions. After all, the more we know, the better we can prepare for what's to come. While inflation is on the rise, grocery stores are taking advantage by hiking their prices even more. It's not just a simple case of supply and demand, it's a complex dance that involves global events, market trends, and yes, inflation. Inflation, by definition, is the rate at which the general level of prices for goods and services is rising, and subsequently, purchasing power is falling. When inflation rises, your dollar doesn't stretch as far as it once did. It's an invisible force that chips away at your wallet, making it harder to keep your pantry stocked and your family fed. Now you might think that grocery stores are the victims here, having to adjust their prices to keep up with inflation, but it's not quite that simple. In fact, some grocery stores are leveraging inflation as an excuse to increase their prices. Even more, making a tidy profit in the process. You see, grocery stores operate on thin margins, so any opportunity to increase profit is often seized. Inflation provides a perfect cover. It's an expectation that prices will rise, so when they do, we don't question it. But what if that 2% increase in your favorite cereal wasn't just down to inflation, but also a strategic move by the grocery store to boost their bottom line? Furthermore, grocery stores are also shifting their focus towards higher margin products. These are items that provide a greater profit per sale. Often these are luxury or branded items, while the cost of staple goods, those everyday items we all need, continues to rise. But here's the good news. You're not powerless in this situation. By understanding the game, you can make strategic decisions about what to buy, when, and where. Consider buying in bulk, opting for generic brands, or even exploring local farmers markets where prices can be more competitive. But fear not. We've got strategies to help you navigate these turbulent times. Remember, knowledge is power, and by understanding the impact of inflation on your grocery bill, you're already one step ahead. So, what shortages are you witnessing in your area, and how are you preparing for the storm of rising prices? Are you starting to stockpile chicken and eggs, or have you shifted to plant-based proteins? Maybe you've found a local source for salt, or perhaps you've got a knack for canning your own fruits and vegetables. Whatever your strategy, we'd love to hear about it. The world we live in is constantly changing, and as we've seen, those changes can have a dramatic impact on our daily lives. It's not just about the weather or political landscape anymore, it's about how all these factors intertwine, creating shifts in our economies and our grocery stores. But remember, knowledge is power. Being aware of these impending price surges allows us to plan and prepare. It means we can make informed decisions about what to buy, when to buy it, and how much to stock up on. It gives us a chance to explore alternative options, to find local sources, to grow our own food, or even to adjust our diets. And let's not forget about community. In times of uncertainty, it's more important than ever to lean on each other, to share resources and ideas, to help one another navigate the challenges ahead. So let's turn this comment section into a hub of information, a place where we can all learn from each other and grow stronger together. As we wrap up this video, here's a final thought to ponder. In the face of rising prices and potential shortages, how will you adapt? Will you change your buying habits, explore new foods, or perhaps become more self-reliant? There's no one-size-fits-all solution, but together, we can find ways to thrive. So go ahead, share your thoughts down below. What are you seeing in your local grocery stores, and how are you preparing for the future? Let's continue this conversation, because together, we can face any challenge. Thanks for watching, and remember, knowledge is power. Stay informed, stay prepared, and stay strong. We'll see you on the next one.